Okay. So, the arm, definitely the most complicated thing about this build. It took many efforts. Many efforts. It's what broke the most often. So, the basic principle of the arm is we have, I think, 4 extrusions right here. Not really extrusions, they're linear slides is what they're called. We get them from like a hardware supply company called Masumi. And so these slides are like super nice. You can see there, they kind of, each slide.
This happened yesterday too. Okay.
Stone cut, ignore that. Yeah, so that was a fire alarm, so I guess we're back now. We're not burning yet. Okay. So what was I talking about? Okay, I was talking about the arm. So each Masumi slide comes with like these 2 rails you can see. One's right here, and the other's right here. And then it has like this extrusion piece in the middle. So what that allows it to do is it allows it to slide really smoothly and allows one rail to extend above the other. So what we do is we connected a bunch of these Masumi slides to each other like that, and then once you run a pulley through them, let me see if I can do this by hand. Okay, it's kind of tough. You can pull it up like that. Okay, it's kind of hard to do it by hand. We have a motor for that, obviously, but this is called a cascading pulley system, and so you'll see there's a bunch of different strings connecting all of it. We have a string going from this main spool connected to the motor. It goes down to this second slide. So the connection between the first slide and the second slide. And that'll pull this first rail up. And then because this first rail is going up, it's going to push this other string up because this string is connected to the bottom here. And so it's going to push that string up, which is going to pull this other one up. It's a little bit complicated, and I'm not going to explain it all in this video. But there's some other good videos on YouTube that you can find. I know Rail has some good documentation on cascading pulleys. But the really nice thing is, it's really efficient, and it can lift really quickly and pretty high. Like you can see, that's max extension for it right there. We didn't ever use it this high because we weren't that good, but it can go pretty high. Okay, so that's the arm. Let's talk about these servos on here. So this is pretty simple, but in our game last year, we had to move what's called this big foundation. It's like this essentially a blue tray where we stack these onto. And so we had the idea, this comes down and it just grips the foundation. So I mean, just imagine, we don't have it with us here, but I mean, just imagine like a blue tray coming over here, and then we'll just grab it and we can pull it around with us. So those are what those servos are for. Okay, so looking at this, the last thing, that's like a big thing to talk about, is this tape measure. It's hard to pull out since it's connected to a motor right here, but essentially, here's something. Do you see? You get a good look at it? We have this tape measure right here under all these wires, and we literally just feed it through 2 compliant wheels. The tape measure kind of stuck in between. And so when you run the compliant wheels in opposite directions like that, you can just push out the tape measure. And so the idea of this is just kind of, I don't know, hack. Like there's some times in the game where you have to like, get into a certain position to get some points. And if you just have the end of this tape measure in position, that counts, since it's technically part of your robot. And so we didn't have to really even get close to like some part where we need to get a robot. We could just extend this and that counted. And so yeah, that's pretty cool. Okay, Stone, what else did I forget to talk about?
That's about all. Can you give like a tip or some mistakes that you think you made that you don't want us to make?
Sure, let's cut first though. I
Okay.
need to think about it.